if when an athlete is in trouble, any special supporters to like bring him back to life.
Well, let's give a little context to what we're talking about here. So, as of right now, Wimbledon is going on.
Wimbledon and Emma Raducanu made her big splash. She was an unknown 18-year-old last minute
in the
wild
in the U.S. Open last year.
No, this is Wimbledon, was it?
Well, Wimbledon last year is when it started, and then she won at U.S. Open, yeah. But the U.S. Open was what really skyrocketed her. So Emma Raducanu actually won the U.S. Open last year, and it skyrocketed her. She was not even qualified for the tournament. She had to go through qualifiers, all this crazy stuff, and she ended up winning the entire tournament. Now, we had a conversation about whether or not she was the up-and-coming rising star, to which I said, I need to see what she does in the next calendar year, where Sean said, I think this is it, she's going to skyrocket, right? So I've been busting Sean up because she's been struggling to get out of the first or second round of the Aussie and French Open, but
I handled it.
All right, and now what are you feeling now as you are a supporter of hers? How do you feel now? Now that people are starting to say stuff like, maybe she's a flash in the pan, maybe she's a one-match wonder. How do you feel about that?
It's my job to bail it out.
Okay.
I mean, a part of my job is to, like, save them from the ultimate disaster.
Okay.
Which is not, I don't want to say screwed over.
Yeah.
But, because that sounds a little harsh. And,
okay.
You get my...
No, I know what you're saying. So I think what's happening is that you were saying at the beginning of this video, like, to be a supporter of an athlete means that, like, whether you get bounced in the first round or you're holding up the trophy at the end,
stay with them.
You got to show that support.
So that you're in for the glide. So.
I agree. I do agree with that. When you are a fan of an athlete, you should stick with them. If they're performing or they're not, you got to show them that support.
Because most fans are like, especially the British public.
Yeah.
Are the most, well, how would you describe it? Because
well,
they're not British.
Does Emma represent Great Britain?
She was born in Toronto.
Yeah.
By the way, happy Canada.
Happy Canada Day.
She was born in Toronto to a Romanian dad and Chinese mom, but moved to England at the age of 2.
Oh, okay. So there was probably a lot of weight put on her shoulders because the Wimbledon obviously takes place in England.
Yeah.
So I think there was probably a lot of weight for her to perform and possibly make a deep run.
But she's gone in the second round.
Gone in the second round, which is, she was knocked out first round of Aussie Open, correct? Then second round of French?
Second round of Aussie. Second round of French.
Okay, so she's made it past the first round in all 3 tournaments, but she hasn't made it past the second.
Yeah.
So that's rough, right? But it's okay because, so this is what I was saying to Sean, right? And then I'll let you kind of talk about it. Is at 19 years old, for somebody to have won a major and have that pressure, if she doesn't win another match for the next 4 years, she's still so young and has the ability to win numerous tournaments and have a storied career. It's just there's so much pressure now because she's won a major, she needs to do it again. But she's only 19. How many 19-year-olds win majors? Not many. How old was Naomi Osaka when she won? 20. So she's a year behind Naomi's first win. And Naomi Osaka is considered one of the top tennis players in the world. And she's a year younger than her, and she's already got a Grand Slam.
To me. But, you know what? Look, she doesn't even need to win a match
Right? And that's the other thing too. If she doesn't want to match for the rest of her career, she's still going to be the 18-year-old that won the U.S. Open after not even being qualified. What was she ranked in the world?
At the U.S. Open or Wimbledon?
The U.S. Open.
Day, 150.
150. Like that's insane.
It's almost in the top 10.
That's crazy. And at the end of the day, it shouldn't go understated that, and again, not comparing because of Serena's like very storied career, and she's also older now, but like Serena got bounced in the first round of Wimbledon. You know what I mean? And like, I don't think Emma's in her prime. At 19 years old, you're not in your prime. You're not in your prime until 23, 24, 25.
Growing, but she's new to this level for crying out loud.
Your prime is in your mid-20s, I would say, right? Would you agree with that? Mid-20s?
Yeah.
She's still got 6 years to go before she's in her prime. That's pretty crazy. That's 6 years of growth, 6 years of strength and conditioning, 6 years of...
But this is my issue. I have a serious problem with the Brit.
Okay, yeah, explain that.
The British media, just like on you back home in Boston or whatever.
Yeah.
The British media can be absolutely the worst media in the world, and I'm ready to single-handedly take.
You're gonna single-handedly take it on?
No, the both of us are.
Oh, okay, all right, I'm in this now. I got your back, man. I got you. Well, I think it's, you know.
How would you describe my loyalty? Like,
I mean, you're about to take on the entire country's media. I would imagine that you're pretty loyal.
I mean, is this a gutsy move?
It is gutsy. It's gutsy, but you know, you're out to prove that, you know, she's not a flash in the pan, and even if she is, she's still a major influence and one of your favorite athletes.
You know, I was thinking of like doing this is the piece I was thinking about.
Yeah.
I was thinking about something. Michael Phelps. He wasn't. The lesson is, not all athletes are great in their teenage years.
No, not at all. Not at all. Listen, she would have been fresh out of high school. Like, that's not. What other athletes do we know of that fresh out of high school? LeBron James had to go to Miami to get his titles with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, and he was in his mid-20s at the time. That's what I'm saying. Your prime is like your mid-20s. That's your prime.
So, I got your back message. I got it. I have to do a little Stephen A.
Yeah. I thought I was Stephen A. in this equation. I thought I was the one that was always clapping back.
So.
Wait a second. Can we talk predictions of this year now?
Yeah.
Can we just talk prediction? Who do you got going out of the women's side?
I gotta go with Iga Swiatek.
Okay.
Got 37 in a row.
Okay.
And this girl can ball my better.
All right.
This girl can ball my better.
I believe you. How do we feel about Kyrgios? How do you feel about his play so far?
You know, say what you want about Nick, but if I'm being totally honest,
yeah,
that's Nick. But that's just Nick.
Yeah.
It's Nick, and it wouldn't be without it. Like, I get.
I'm a little disappointed. Do you think that we might end up with another Federer Djokovic final? Not Federer. I'm sorry, Nadal.
Yeah.
You think we're gonna end up?
Son of a.
I hope not. I hope somebody else will squeeze in there.
I mean, but one of the message in this is, I'm just gonna let Emma know that Emma, we are 100% behind you. Like, don't let the Brits, don't let the Brits, don't, you don't deserve this. I
Got it back?
got your back, champ.
Get it back. Stick in there, and we'll hope to see how you perform at the U.S. Open. We're looking forward to it.
We should do like an ESPN.
Yeah.
This is gonna go viral in the UK.
I hope so.
But
We're gonna title it "Sean Challenges the UK Media."
so you know you should title it
What?
one American kid sticks up to his British champion by challenging.
Deal. Sounds good.
How would you title it?
I like exactly what you just said. I think it was perfect. U.S. kid sticks up for British champion by challenging the UK media.
And this beginning is only beginning.
Oh my god! Well, then look out! Look out for the bombs ahead.
If they throw bombs at us, we respond back.
Oh my god! What are we gonna do with you, Sean?
Dude, how are we gonna do this? We have to take it. Oh man, this is gonna be entertaining.
I better be ready for the backfire.
It has to be humorous.
Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing.
I mean, what do we? So, one kid and his best friend
Against the UK media. I love it.
Yeah. Two best friends, one champion, 700,000.
God.
I mean, how are we gonna do this? How do we title this?
Well, let's figure that out. You want to sign off first?
Yeah. Alright, guys. Alright, lads. Enjoy my bits. Enjoy Wimbledon.
Yep.
Happy Canada Day to all my Canadians.
Happy 4th to all our countrymen,
Yep.
and we'll see you soon.
See you soon. We gotta